sparkling water. And that drink, throw a hoodie on and come with me.
And welcome to the Green Knights News Network. I'm Brendan Canning.
And I'm Trevor Notwell.
And we are back. So we've been gone for a month. We had a little hiatus there after 4 months in a row with pretty consistent episodes. But we are back with the second half of Season 3. And we've been busy around here. Of course, we had Christmas vacation, we had exams, and then the start of semester 2. We're about, I'd say, 2 weeks in so far.
Yeah.
And of course, Catholic Schools Week was also 2 weeks ago. We had Lunar New Year. That was great. Table tennis, games. Did you go to that?
I did not go to that, but all of my friends went, and it seemed like a great experience to me.
Yeah, that was definitely great. And then 2 days later, on the Saturday, we had Project Linus, which was making blankets for the homeless people in Connecticut, and that was great. We made over 100 blankets, so that was great. Yeah. But another part of Catholic Schools Week, which everyone loved, was the faculty-student basketball game.
The student-faculty basketball game was a great game. I actually taped some of it with my friend Jack, and it was just super hype, and everyone loved it. The scorekeeping was on our side, the student side, but at the end it was a great game and it was super fun. Yeah,
it was great. As he said, Jack Weber edited this great piece about what happened in the game in case you missed it. So here's Jack Weber with the student-faculty basketball game.
The student-faculty game last Friday was surely one to remember. The game started out in the teacher's favor and it seemed that they were unstoppable. You see Mr. Ward draining a 3 here and a few more free throws and layups dropping in. But as the game went on, the students started to take control. Zach Peters had a nice and one, along with a few more students hitting layups to bring the game back into reach. With a little help by Mr. Foote at the scorer's table, the students were down by 3 with no time left on the clock. Senior Jared Thayer was fouled and had to make all of his free throws to put the game into overtime. See here as he switches all 3 of them and the game continues. The students pulled ahead and eventually won the game, led by none other than Matt Hall. Matt, the unanimous MVP of the game, was carried out of the gym on the team's shoulders and cheered on in the halls. Here he is on his performance.
So my performance that game was pretty much all good. It was amazing. I had a really good time, carried off the court. Being called MVP was pretty much one of the amazingest things I ever went through. There's so much that went on in that game, and for the first time forever, the students beat the faculty. I had a blast with it. I loved being a part of that game, and it was just a lot of fun.
Well, you heard it there from Matt Hull. I'm sure scoring 11 points in the first students win must have been pretty fun. Great performance by Matt and the rest of the students. Shout out to the teachers and faculty as well for putting on a great game. Until next year, that's the student-faculty basketball game.
Thank you, Jack Weber, for that amazing piece. And I have to say, Matt Hull went crazy during that game. It was a great experience for everyone, but especially for him with at least 10 points.
Yeah, that was just great. I mean, it's really entertaining. If the seniors, you're allowed to leave, and I think probably 90% of the seniors ended up staying and seeing that great game, which, of course, Mr. Foote helped us a little bit with the scorekeeping there. When John works on the other team, you need a little bit of help. Yeah. But it worked out in the end. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, but don't go away. We'll be right back on the Green Knights News Network.
Here's why you should join Interact Club.
It's an awesome opportunity to get involved in service projects, to meet other Notre Dame students, and learn about the importance of giving back to your community.
I joined Interact Club to help the community around me and just to meet some new people.
You can join Interact Club today by emailing Mrs. Well. It's a great way to become involved in the school and to meet new people.
Do you have lots of ideas and creativity? Well, come join the Yearbook Club.
Yearbook Club is a group of students who come together to actually make the yearbook. All sorts of members, all grade levels are invited to join Yearbook. Historically, it's been only seniors, not the case this year.
Why did you join Yearbook Club?
Well, because last year at St. Rita at my old school, I did yearbook. It was a lot of fun, and this year, since there was Yearbook Club available, I decided to join it.
And we're back. So coming up at Notre Dame is a lot of awesome trips. In fact, this week I'm going on the Texas immersion trip with 10 other guys with Mr. Abbott. And then NDXL brings 3 awesome new trips as well. You have Philadelphia, the Grand Canyon, Spain. NDXL looks like it's going to be great.
As a freshman, we have a certain program that we have to do, but a lot of my sophomore and junior friends are either going on the trips like you said, or even taking really fun classes that will give a great experience for NDXL.
And another trip, which is not part of NDXL, but is happening for the second time in Notre Dame history, is the Appalachia Service Trip in Kentucky, which looks like it's a lot of fun.
I actually had the chance to talk to Mr. Abbott and a few students about it last year that are also going this year, and it seems like a great experience, and I wrote a little segment on that.
Here's Trevor Notwell with the Appalachia Service Trip.
So the Notre Dame Kentucky Appalachia trip is a week-long experience where we take 7 guys and 3 teachers, or 3 faculty members that is, and we drive down to Kentucky. On the way down though, so we'll leave on a Saturday morning. So Saturday we actually stop in Gettysburg and we get a Segway tour of Gettysburg, so that's pretty cool. So last year when we did that, we got to see Little Round Top and all the historical parts in Gettysburg. That was really cool. And then after that, we actually stayed at an alumni's hotel. So an alumni of Notre Dame owns a chain of hotels down in Virginia. So we actually went there and we stayed a night there for free. Shout out to him. And so then Sunday morning we wake up, we go to Mass, then we do the rest of the drive to Kentucky. And while we're there, last year we worked on building a new drainage system for our people's house that we were working on. They lived on a hill, so when the rain came down, it just came right and just stayed under the house, and it was rotting the wood under the house, which could end up in a collapse. So we had to dig a ditch around the entire house. It had to be about 2 feet deep and about 6 inches out, and we had to put in pipes and backfill it with gravel. So that was a lot of good work. We completely insulated the entire house and we vinyl sided it. So we got a lot of stuff done in 4 days.
The trip was a good experience for me because I really got to learn about brotherhood. I became closer with my friends from Notre Dame and also the teachers that accompanied me on the trip. It was really fun to be able to help.
The experience itself was surreal. I've never seen so many of Notre Dame guys so committed to work. I know it might sound funny, but I think zealous is the only word to describe what I was seeing. Everyone was so intent. We would say our work day was only supposed to be from like 9 to 3, but we tried to get there right at 8:30, start at 8:30, and work until 4. We really went out of our way because we wanted to get it done and we wanted to do it well. So that was really great to see all the hard work in the guys.
Overall, I think it was a great experience last year, but I think it'll even be a better experience this year. Just seemed like a lot of fun with all the guys helping out in Kentucky.
Yeah, I've only heard from Oliver, Colton, Jacob Doyle, everyone who went. I've only heard great things, so I bet it's going to be great this year as well. So that will be it for us today on the Green Knights News Network. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Notre Dame West Haven. Until next time, I'm Brendan Canning.
And I'm Trevor Notwell.
Thanks for tuning in to the Green Knights News Network. Have a great week, guys.
They can't hold me down, 'cause I'm on the run. Let me tell you.